Throwback to the 26th of March 2022.
Good morning, everyone. I have arrived outside of Wimbledon Station. It's now 9:45. So I walked past this center court, and not gonna lie, this place kind of reminds me of Camden, because there's a place in Camden where there are also loads of umbrellas, and I took a photo. There are some daffodils here and some wild daffodils as well. So I just tried to fly my drone here to see if it can help me take a photo with these. Apparently there's no GPS here. I have to use my tripod. So there are some elephant ear flowers here and Chinese silver grasses. I'm gonna see if I can take a photo with them. There are also some Japanese cherries here. I feel like this is the prettiest spot of the park, so I have to take a photo here. So I learned that this park used to have a speaker's corner like Hyde Park, but it might have been bombed during the Second World War. And I finished up at the South Park Gardens. Wow, you can charge your car here. You don't even have to go to the gas station anymore. And I have arrived at the Polka Theatre. Oh, there's a Korean church here. That's cool. So it looks like it's more for a children's place. Although this is quite a cool photo taking spot. Wimbledon Theatre, but because it is constructing, it doesn't look as nice. Oh, by the way, there is a dim sum place here if any of you guys fancy some dim sum, but it's only 10:30, so it's way too early. So I'm on my way to Ely's Wimbledon. There's actually a heart-filled walk here. I wonder where this walk leads to, because I haven't seen any sites talk about this walk. Oh, I think this is the Ely's shopping center. So these are the things that they sell in this shopping mall. I don't actually need any of these things, but I just thought I'd introduce this shopping mall to you. And there are also some restaurants on the 3rd floor as well. So I thought this was the Wimbledon's farmer market, but they told me this is the Covent Gardens market. So I'm now nearing Wimbledon Village, and look at all these cool sculptures. There's actually a sculpture over there, but it's blocked by the cars. So I think this is the St. Mary's Church, and I'm gonna try and take a photo here. This man over there, he saw me looking lost outside of the church, and he asked me if I managed to visit it, and I said no, and then he said the entrance of the church is here.
This organ is even more impressive than the one I saw on Thursday.
I just finished up at this church, and the man actually told me this parish actually has 4 of these churches. So I'm now gonna keep heading to Wimbledon's Village Market. There is actually a Wimbledon Stable here. I was supposed to go to Southside House first, but because it doesn't open till 2, I decided to go to the farmer's market first. So as I was leaving St. Mary's Church, I googled the village market again, and then somehow it brought me back to here again, because originally it said it was in the St. Mary's Church that direction, but like when I left, it brought me back to here again. And I just asked the man if this is the village market, and he said yes, but he said this is always here, these flowers, but these stalls that are actually in the market, it's actually only here on Sundays, which is strange because before I came here I googled it and it says it's open on Saturdays, so Google is wrong. So I'm now inside the Thai restaurant and I ordered this pad Thai noodle and it is now 12:30. So that is the Wimbledon golf course, but I'm trying to find the Wimbledon Park. Oh, so this is the Wimbledon Lawn Tennis Museum, but it's such a lovely day, I don't want to go in, and it doesn't seem open anyways, although it should be open because it's a Saturday. Finally, I have arrived at the entrance
of Wimbledon Park.
I'm gonna walk around the whole park. So there is a car park here and the tube station is also like right there. I've just walked to this side of the park and I realized this is actually quite a cool photo taking spot.
So I tried to find out why Wimbledon is called Wimbledon, and apparently it means Windman's Hill, with the final element of the name being the Celtic Dun Hill. In this clip, I will also be telling you about the history of Wimbledon Park. So, the estate was sold to the Spencer family in the early 18th century and inherited by 11-year-old John Spencer in 1748, whereupon his trustees doubled the size of its ground to more than 1,200 acres. In 1765, the year in which he was created an earl, Spencer commissioned Capability Brown to landscape the park and create a 30-acre lake where there had once been a bog. After the death of the third Earl in 1845, the Spencers sold all their property to insurance magnate John Augustus Beaumont. He soon began releasing large chunks of the northern half of the park to wealthy individuals who commissioned architects and landscape gardeners to create prestigious homes. The park was mooted as a possible site for the Crystal Palace, but the price of land was too high, and its management company chose Sydenham instead. Beaumont sold Wimbledon Park House in 1872 and began to lay out the roads surrounding it, although many plots stayed on the market until the arrival of the District Railway in 1889. In that year, Beaumont's daughter, Lady Lane, leased part of the park to cricket, tennis, and golf clubs, while land near the railway line was built with terrace housing.
So this is the Old Montessori. I just searched online. I think it's like an education center. And I want to go to that side of the park, but I think it's closed. Actually, I just saw one last photo taking spot. Oh my god, I actually wanted to go to this side of the park and I just asked a local person and they said it's closed because it's constructing. According to this sign, this is already in Putney Common and my next destination is actually over there. However, according to Google Maps, I have just arrived at the Wimbledon and Putney Commons. So I want to fly my drone over there and tell you guys about the history of Putney.
So the reason why Putney is called Putney is because the name derives from the Anglo-Saxon Putton Hive, meaning Puta's landing place. It was noted that it did not fall into the category of local jurisdictions, known as a manor, but obtained 20 shillings from the ferry or market toll at Putney, belonging to the manor of Mortlake. And Putney is actually in the London borough of Wandsworth. And it was actually this area that helped form part of the London borough of Wandsworth since 1965, when the now defunct Greater London Council replaced Lundy County Council. The ferry mentioned in a Domesday Book also crops up in the household accounts of Edward I. He was Edward I from 1272 to 1307. Robert the Ferryman of Putney and other sailors received $3 to $6 for carrying the royal family across the Thames and for taking the king to Westminster. During the English Civil War between the royalties of Charles I and the parliamentarians led by Oliver Cromwell, a series of meetings about a new constitution for England, known as the Putney Debates, began at the Church of St. Mary the Virgin in 1647. They were organized by members of Cromwell's New Model Army, which had set up its headquarters in Putney, and included a number of members of the Levellers, a political movement advocating popular sovereignty, extended suffrage, and religious tolerance. St. Mary's Church survives beside the Thames on the south side of the present Putney Bridge, and amid modern buildings. The first bridge between Putney and Fulham, consisting merely of a line of boats, was built in the first year of the Civil War, in 1642, about 500 yards downstream of the present bridge. The first permanent crossing was on the year of 1729, and it was only the second bridge across the Thames, and it was a wooden structure and lasted for 157 years. I wonder where it went afterwards. And in 1856, Chelsea Water Company decided to build another bridge to carry drinking water.
So this is the Windmill Museum. I heard from a passerby that it's not open until April, but on Google says it's open at 2 o'clock. Once again, Google is wrong. Unbelievable. Anyways, I'm gonna take a photo here. According to this sign, it says it opens at the end of March, which is now, and it is like 3:30 p.m. now, so this sign is wrong because on the door it says
it opens in April.
Oh, so this windmill was built by Charles Mark. So this is the Buddhapadipa Temple. I'm gonna see if I can go inside. This is what it looks like on the inside. There's another part of the temple here. I'm gonna take a photo here as well. Oh wow, look at this painting. It's like a river. Oh wow.
This is the side of the entrance.
And also, this is a garden. So if there's space, I might plant my throne in the garden.
So the Buddhapadipa Temple was the first Thai Buddhist temple to be built in the UK. It is a Buddhist center which aims to disseminate the teaching of the Buddha in the Theravada tradition. It is affiliated to the Royal Thai Embassy in London, and it was previously located in East Sheen. The temple moved to Wimbledon in November 1976, and it is a temple open to all people regardless of age, race, religion, nationality, and sex. You are all welcome. The building is painted in white exterior walls and are put into contrast by the red and gold colors of the roof and decorations. Inside the temple hall, the walls are covered with paintings showing the life of the Buddha. Oh, actually, I was wondering what all those paintings were about. Although I was looking at it very detailedly, I never understood what it was about, and I was just appreciating the painting. So it is actually showing the life of the Buddha from his birth to his death. And there are pictures of his birth in Nepal. The murals were painted by artists like Kalamakai, Kosit Pipet, and Panya Vijan in a surreal style, using brilliant colors that at first glance seemed very unlike classical Thai painting. Yeah, actually, one of the reasons why I was looking at it in such detail is because I saw that they were really colorful and stunning, so I wanted to see every painting on the wall and try and understand what they were representing. Yeah. However, they revived the tendency found in traditional Thai mural paintings to situate episodes from Buddhist myth in scenes populated with figures and objects from contemporary life. The murals were started in the 1980s, and among the many figures in the scenes are portraits of Mother Teresa and Margaret Thatcher. What? I did not see those. As well as the temple's patrons and the artists themselves. Oh, maybe it's because they were drawn in very cartoonic style, and that's why I didn't realize. And that is all the history I have to tell about this temple.
Oh wow, look at this. I also managed to take a photo with the side of the temple on the bridge, so that was nice. I think I'm gonna take a photo here as well. Whoa, look at this river. Why is it all green? Also, I think I'm at the end of the garden now, so I better hurry up and go to my next destination. Oh, 1 second, let me take a photo
with the back of the temple.
And one more photo of this side, because there are 2 lions here. Wow, look at all these brambles. I think I'm gonna take a photo with them. So I just arrived at Richmond Park, and it's now 6 o'clock, and I saw this beautiful view, although it's not that clear in my camera. But I feel like I can only take a photo with my drone, so I'm gonna get my drone out now. So I am gonna end this vlog here, and I am gonna insert the Richmond Park drone clip in another vlog, which would have been up by now. Because the reason why I came back here is because last time I came here, I didn't bring my SD card, so my drone clip didn't save. But this time I bought my SD card, and I found an even more beautiful place. And I also saw the place where I flew my drone last time, so I technically went to the same place. And I hope you enjoyed my vlog. If you enjoyed my vlog, don't forget to subscribe, like, share it with your friends, and comment down below.
The Buddhapadipa Temple
has to book an appointment on weekdays. And I'll see you all with another traveling vlog or music related video.